I just want to say hi, everyone. We're the Casual Ones, and welcome to our weekly Dungeons & Dragons live stream with the Punch Drunk Champions. It's your first time watching our stream. Welcome. We stream every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we also have other shows that we do as well sometimes. So if you want to catch up on any of that stuff, go check out our YouTube channel. You can see some of our most recent shows, such as Barf, or Juniper's Eye, or what was the other one we did? Snowcatch Valley? The Fall of 90... something Onshire. We got lots. If you want to see a bunch of different systems, Morkborg.
Oh my god!
Still the highest performing video we've ever made, and we've paid for views. So normally we've promoted our videos. That made it sound like I have bots helping. It's not that. I've promoted stuff on YouTube anyway. But if you do go watch our stuff,
will get you.
it's crazy. $5. You go to the right spot, goes you a long way. If you do like our stuff, though, we'd love if you like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And then if you want to talk to us and talk more games, join our Discord. Ray will try to sell you on a new Kickstarter project at least once a week. So you can look forward to that.
Look, I get excited about new things. You don't have to buy them, but you should.
It's true. It's true.
Believe them, they're not pyramid schemes.
But if you just tell 3 more friends,
just tell 3
it'll
more
get this
friends,
thing off the ground.
Yeah, if you stop asking so many questions and click the link, please.
Yeah.
Just send it to my friend, the Nigerian prince. And,
Yeah.
I just need your credit card info. That's all.
Just a couple small things.
your mom's maiden name and your social insurance number would be great.
Yeah.
You get +1 attack to each friend you get it to, but it's not a pyramid scheme.
See, the thing is that then your friends, they sell it to 3 friends, and you get that attack bonus.
You get a decimal in every +1 they get.
I kind of love the idea of somebody selling magical items that are actually pyramid schemes. Like if you get more people to come buy something worth this much from my shop, I'll put another. It'll be a +2 enchantment now.
You see all the GMs here.
Yeah, they
They're
increase
like,
the
It's like-
of the weapon based on how many of the other.
That's pretty much
I am
Warlock,
genuinely
isn't
pulling
it?
out a book because I'm thinking about writing this down for real.
How can I further destroy my game's economy?
Yeah.
I just can't wait for you guys to go to the
Assuming
next
it had an
town.
economy. Yeah. Sure.
Anyway,
Makes sense.
with all that being said, let's go ahead and recap last episode. So, Punch Drunk Champions, you had all found yourselves finally on the shores of Ebonmourn and quickly found yourselves in a fight against some of the potential guards in this ruined town. You had dispersed of them, the Gum Daddy, as it was affectionately being called, and his 2 small ghosty friends. After which you decided to rest. After which you decided to rest and try and recuperate. However, quickly into that rest, more of the inhabitants of the island showed up. Because of the magic of Zell's pad and the protective nature that it does have, you decided to have a long rest instead of trying to leave the scene. During which, in a very not so sneakily manner, more of these inhabitants showed up and surrounded the tent, waiting for the lot of you to come out. So, realizing that you were surrounded, you decided you were gonna try to fight whoever was out there. So after the 8 hours, the magic of the tent dropped, and you found yourselves mid-battle. It was tough. You quickly became outnumbered, even with several party members getting hurt pretty bad, and unfortunately, our very own Zelmith falling, not all the way to death, but he's on the road too.
I've rolled. Oh, not me personally, but there's been a death save roll.
There has been a death save roll. I roll those though, and they find out later what happens. Things aren't looking great.
Zelmith is just
And
being
that's
a
where
baby.
we pick up. So with that,
Great.
why don't I go ahead and move us back into combat?
Hurrah.
We got this.
You guys
Do we,
got
though?
this. You guys
Totally
got
do.
this.
We're missing someone.
Whoa.
There he is.
Oh my god, he's back.
I mean, I'm unconscious. I just went to go get a pencil.
I mean, fair. Okay, I'm
You
just.
got just some new character names?
Hey, if you ever
Yeah, I got
need,
lots coming up. Yeah.
Melzif
Fantasy name generator, guys. It's a great tool. I use it almost consistently in anything I do because naming things sucks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think I got time for that.
But then sometimes you create a series called Snowcatch Valley based on one. And then like a week later, Critical Role has a place called Hellcatch Valley, and you're like, uh-oh.
Real quick, the amount of stuff that runs in parallel with them, it's very unfortunate for us.
It's very
'Cause
unfortunate.
boy, does it, like, no one would ever believe that we came up with stuff earlier, right?
No.
So like,
Only stuff Aaron touches though.
it's really
Most
not.
of the time. No, yeah, but there's a lot of stuff, but it's unfortunate.
It
We'll
is.
have to put out the truth about the casual ones video at some point.
Yeah.
45-minute diatribe about how
Guys,
we
we'd
did
like to
everything they've done
apologize.
first.
Um,
Critical Role did it.
it's true. But top of the round, Charlie, you're up. You have several of these beings around you. What would you like to do?
So in the last round, like, I got my shit kicked in
You did get hit
Yeah,
pretty
you got
heavily.
flanked.
pretty
Yeah.
hard.
Uh-huh.
So
But we are also currently flanking them.
yes. So Charlie's just like breathing heavy after like, being smacked around with spectral battle axes. She like does like a small little prayer to herself and uses her channel divinity for
Okay.
turn undead.
Okay.
Ooh.
One moment.
So everything that's undead within 30 feet. So everything.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a wisdom 15 save.
Wisdom, what, sorry? What was the save?
15?
15. Okay.
That could be helpful.
First one's a natural 20. So we'll do these
God
in
damn
order.
it.
I'm coming out hot and I'm sorry, boys.
Stop using those dice, please. Actually, except for when you roll for my death saves.
So that was for this one here. We'll do the one that's between you and Grub. That is a 10. The one up here is also... Whoops. No, don't speak as anything.
Speak as the zombie.
Didn't want to do that.
Do it.
Hey.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Next time, type it though, because
Hey,
that's
what does a zombie conductor say?
Choo-choo.
Trains.
Trains. That's very good.
What does a zombie farmer say?
No, we're not doing that. Up here is 18.
Trains.
The one by Zelmeth
What does a zombie plumber say?
is
God damn it.
Trains.
natural 1. And the one on Silas, I hope, kills him. 16.
Flame.
Okay, so
Slowly.
the ones that failed
Yeah.
for the next minute, they can't take reactions.
Okay.
I think at all. They have to spend their turn like moving away from me.
Okay.
What was it? Yeah, it can't take reactions.
Okay.
For its action, it can only dash, and if it can't move any further away, it's allowed to dodge.
Okay.
So which ones saved?
Saved. Saved.
Okay.
And the one on Silas.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to patient defense,
Okay.
and someone has to help Zelmith, and that's my turn.
Gargle, gargle.
Okay. No problem. That ends your turn, which brings us over to Grub.
I guess I'll stabby at this one right in front of me.
Okay.
His back is turned. Get him.
Yeah. Do I have flanking on that bad boy?
The one that's... Yeah, you'd have
Yeah.
flanking.
Just making sure. Uh-oh. Is it not working? Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
Just the clicks aren't clicking.
Oh,
There we
no.
go. Oh, no. Bad day.
Oh.
1 and then a 3. So, or a 4.
So 10, 15.
Does 13 hit?
No.
Cool. Second attack. Does a 15 hit or 26 hit?
26 does hit.
And that is 9 damage plus
Plus.
5 ice.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
And I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have bonus actions really, so yeah, that's good. That's it. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
Yep.
Remain where you are. Excellent. That's going to end your turn. Which is going to bring us over to Lux. Lux, you're on your back after being dropped from 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide off the bottom there. Just like use my arms to just kind of push me off, so I'm standing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run over to Zelmith here.
Mhm.
And sorry, remind me, it's an action to feed him a potion.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna grab one of the potions, uncork it, open his mouth, and I'm gonna do that swirly thing so all the liquid goes down. Goes down really quickly.
He starts drowning and healing.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of both.
You just give him a
But then
slap
he
on the
heals.
back.
Yeah.
And then as I'm like holding up my arm to defend ourselves, I'm gonna like tap him and go, "Wake up, you idiot!"
What took so long?
Now, real
the-
quick,
Yeah,
which potion are you giving him just so I know?
just a regular healing potion. So a 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. How many of those do you have on you right now? Is it just the one?
No, I have 2, so I'll have one more. After
Okay, do me a favor. Roll me a d4 and tell me what you get.
Sure.
No.
Oh no,
Don't get the bad number.
that's a 3.
Okay.
Damn it, I hate that
Give me
smart.
a sec.
Oh
Where did I
no.
hide this away? There was...
Are these ones we looted from the dragon?
Yes, yes, they are.
There was
did
a small
ghost-
eraser in there, and he drank it.
Nothing happens, but it tastes really bad.
There,
You
there
know,
was
like-
just a rock in it.
Wait, it wasn't a healing potion?
Oh no.
Okay.
Just Kool-Aid.
Uh,
Oh no.
Poison.
Did we not identify these potions?
No.
Was that healing potion possessed and now you poured the ghost in there? Am I gonna get ghost again?
Oh, no.
Be
Like,
funny.
the body
Z-
isn't big enough.
Zelmith is just turns invisible while he's unconscious.
Oh, man.
I can't heal him. Where is he?
Feel around for his mouth. Put something in.
Well, I don't think this isn't gonna... That's... But technically, you take 10 damage.
What?
Yeah.
Bad.
So do we see anything that happens to him?
So,
or...
Lux, you see when you pour that potion, and like you've seen both the potion bottles in your bag, they look identical. As you pour the potion into Zelmith's throat, you hear his breathing get shallower and constricted, and you see this like green veining appear down his neck and down into his chest as he starts like.
I'm gonna pull up that other character shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scream out to Charlie, "Charlie, these potions aren't working!"
Fate's sake, what are you doing, Lux? Help! Turn him
Zelmith?
over.
You turn him on his side.
Zel, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Don't forget you've got blessed because I love you, man. That's all. That's all I got.
He doesn't have blows.
I don't have bless, and that's a 4.
Okay. That's a 4. Cool.
Oh no.
I really am gonna just double check first.
Just so you know, you are poisoned.
I mean, I'm unconscious. What do I know?
It's true. Hey, Lux, he doesn't look so good.
In your coma dream, you do not feel so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dream I was having just turned green. That's all.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. All right, Lux. What else do you want to do? You see, honestly, at this point, you see Zelma's eyes roll into the back of his head, and he's starting to froth a little at the side of the mouth as he starts to shake violently.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab on my coin and just kind of just whisper to myself, holding the coin.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think I can do anything else. But give me a second. No, that's it.
Okay. All right. That ends your turn. Give me one sec. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That ends your turn, which brings us to the wraiths that are fighting. Just remind me really quickly, Grub, you had attacked this one here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the turn undead is no longer affecting it. Unless I have my info wrong there, but I believe once it takes damage. Yeah, if the creature fails its saving throw, is turned away for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Vital information, Charlie.
That's okay. I don't
Listen,
think
she's a new cleric. Be nice.
That's true.
She's learning.
Grub just pulled a Silas. That's on him.
I mean, I hit an attack, not two. I hit one attack. That's
Remember all those
opposite.
times that Zelmith would cast suggestion on the enemy and then Silas would immediately attack it?
It happened. It was one day. It was
Gotta
one day.
explain your magic.
Okay. Well, the two that are in combat with you, Charlie, are going to continue being in combat with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So, the first attack. That's
They
back
do
up.
not have advantage anymore, though.
Okay.
Because I'm patient defensing, right?
Yep. No, that's fair. So it will just be a straight roll. First attack is going to miss with a 9. Second attack. Ooh, I think you're lucky. Is a 13.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, second one, going to make the 2 attacks against you as well. First one is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. For 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack is another 19 to hit. Same number twice.
Okay.
Well, that dice is gone forever. Use this
Hopefully
one.
it's a good
We
one.
heard it leave.
I rolled. Oh no. 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
All right. That-
Charlie crumples in a pile.
No. Oh
No,
my
not today.
God.
Not like this.
Oh my goodness.
Not like this. And then the oh no, those go later. Okay, then it's gonna be the 2 that are here. One's gonna make 2 attacks against you, Silas.
Sure thing.
First one.
Yeah, my maximum armor bonus right now.
First one's an 11 to hit anyway.
Nope, dodge to the side.
Second one, oh my god, it's also bad. 14 to hit. Okay, and then Lux. One on you. First one's a
that
21.
Does that one not have to move away? Oh no, because Charlie's down, right? Because it was turned.
It's not a concentration.
Oh,
It's just-
sorry, right, that was the one that failed.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
apologies. Then yes, it would have to spend its turn going away because no one has. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. There we go. No one had hit it. So
Oh, I will happily make a reaction to stop it. Or how long does that
Maybe.
last for?
A minute.
A minute, and it would just have to like keep running away.
It can't be within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
So it has to spend its turn dashing away.
You can
Okay,
get to
no,
about
I'll-
there.
I'll-
It's gonna move through your space either way, Silas. So both you and Lux would get attack of opportunity if
Sure.
you so
I'm
choose.
like, let it go, and I just let it run to try and reduce the pressure for now.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
that's
wake up.
true.
Gub.
Fair.
Just massaging the green lines, trying to push it up and out or something.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to start sucking poison out.
I was gonna say
Some
there's
way-
no
one way or
snake bite
another.
for you to suck the poison out, so it's got it
Focus.
mouth to mouth. It's the only way to go.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
fuck her up, Zelman.
Gross.
That brings us around to Zelmith's turn. So I will roll.
Boy, I really should have talked to you about that character I might have to play now.
Hey, listen, if that ever has to happen, we'll make it work. Don't worry about that.
I mean, unless it's a gum daddy, we're not gonna find people for a little bit.
I do have an idea.
Oh, gross.
All right.
Listen, let Gum Daddy do Gum Daddy business. Okay?
Gross. That ends your turn, which brings us around to Silas.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and finish off the one that is engaged with me in an effort to go and try and back Grub up. So like Silas had been pretty sure about this initially, but he's getting a little desperate. So I am going to just go all out, forego Blade Ward, and make attacks with my swords.
Okay.
So that is nat 1 with Megalothor.
I hate to break it to you, buddy, but I think that's gonna miss.
Yeah, really? You sure? All right. Well, attack with the other one, and we'll swing around with a nat 20 on that one. Still up to
Nice.
damage.
Made
There we
up
go. You
for
got
it.
You got to hit both ends of the spectrum.
Both
Gotta hit both ends,
Both
right?
ends. There we
You
go.
know?
I
So
said
that'll
it
be
again.
15 damage.
15 damage. Got it.
So that's my 2 basic attacks, and then I'll use my bonus attack to attack again. For another nat 20.
Baby.
Who is this Silas? And I
Someone
will.
went down before him. He's enraged.
That's another 15 points of damage.
50.
Not like this.
That's good.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Charlie,
There's a hassle
or-
to reborn.
like, Lux, get him up. I don't care what you have to do.
Is this
Huh?
one still up?
All right, so that ends your turn, Silas?
That's it. Yeah.
All right, the one on top of this wall, he's out. He's out of here. Gonna go, or he's zooming. See ya.
Oh.
Peace. All right, and that ends their turns, which brings us around to an unconscious Charlie. Get some rollies in
Wake
here,
up,
for you,
Charlie.
buddy. Okay. Make a note of that. Perfect. And that's going to bring us over to Grub, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Grub, you're up.
Okay.
Your friends are down. Monster Island is a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't have any healing. So I gotta try and take this one down and get to Charlie. Let's see if I can actually kill this thing. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 absolutely hits.
Okay, that's 9 damage
Okay.
plus 6 ice. So 15
Okay.
in there.
15, yeah.
Still up.
Still up. Oh, yeah.
Uh,
These ones hadn't been, these were the ones that were
14.
summoned in. They didn't take a lot of damage. 14 does not hit.
Damn it.
Are you doing any additional elemental damage right now, Grub?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Okay. Just checking in.
These guys don't have resistances or anything, so I'm just adding them together.
Yeah.
Or at least not that you know of.
Oh, man. could do 2-weapon fighting, but I have disadvantage with that dagger.
More attacks is more better.
Well, the one I'm hitting, is it looking hurt?
You've definitely done damage. It's not looking too hurt.
Okay, so no
Actually,
way
wait.
to take it
Is my
down
math
this
shit?
turn.
Hold on. It's looking decently hurt.
Okay, so there's a chance. Well, I'm not going to hit with disadvantage. That's just not going to happen. God damn it.
Yeah, play to your strength there, and rolling dice is not one of them.
I know, right? I might just have to do a nimble escape here to... I don't know. God damn it. I need more action things I can do. No,
Be
I'll
a
go
stabby gremlin.
for the attack because it's
Okay.
better to stay here.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So the first one is 22 to hit.
22 hits.
16 to hit. I have disadvantage, so does 16 hit?
16 does hit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yep. 16 just hits.
That would be, I guess, 9 plus 3 ice damage,
Okay.
but still up, eh?
Still up. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Looking pretty
Okay.
hurt though.
All right. That's it. I guess I will try and round around to get in front. Just trying to be in front of Charlie a little bit.
Okay. I like it. Alrighty. You get into sort of a protective stance over Charlie as y'all are surrounded. Well, she's surrounded.
Mhm.
You're not so surrounded.
Susan's surrounded.
That
Fair.
was
If you're
so
gonna go out, go with the laugh. Okay. Lux, it's your turn.
Yeah. Oh shit. I can't like dip a little pinky in this potion and just do a little taste, can I? Just to double check this is it.
No.
Anyway, I'm grasping the coin, just kind of muttering to myself, and I'm going to uncork that other healing potion and get it down his gullet.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, like even as you look down holding the potion, you can see that his breathing has definitely slowed. His eyes are still sort of rolled back into his head and the green veining is still there. You uncork the bottle and you pour the potion into his throat. And you wait. And time stretches and you wait and you wait. And nothing happens.
Oh no.
I'm
Lux, what's happening?
yeah, I'm just gonna fall to my knees and I'm just gonna like bring him up to like on my lap kind of thing. And just be like, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. You can't let a fucking bony ass enemy get you. That'll be it. That'll be my
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, and you hear this, Silas, and even as you're trying to fend this one off, knowing that you have another one just off to the side of you, you take a quick glance back and you see tears starting to form at Lux's eyes as he's cradling Zelmith's body, which is unmoving.
I think technically you still have inspiration, but
and Lux, your mind goes back, and the last thing Zelmith said to you was, "Lux, protect me like you always do." And those words hit so much different now as you hold your friend, your brother.
Rest in peace.
Lux. Shit. Get him up. Shake him. Like, make him vomit. I don't know. I'm like trying to fend off the skeleton.
Yeah. Which does bring us around to their turn. Knowing that Charlie's down, or seeing that Charlie's down, this one is going to go ahead and rotate around to you ish. Squares are weird. That's fine. Y'all are getting real close. And they're going to start attacking you, Grub.
Yeah.
So, first one is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Second attack is a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. First is horrible. 5 damage, half to 2.
Okay.
Second is 8 damage, half to 4.
Okay.
Second one's going to make its 2 attacks against you as well.
Sure.
First is 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Second is 17 to hit.
No.
Okay. Only the one. For... Oh god, math. 11 points of damage, half to 5.
Okay.
The one on you, Silas, is going to make its 2 attacks against you as well.
Sure thing.
First is a 21 to hit.
No.
Okay. Second is a 18 to hit.
No.
Okay. And this one here, I believe, needs to continue using its actions to move. So you see him clamber up over this piece and continue moving away.
Imagine you hear the like clattering of bones and armor and
Oh,
stuff.
100%. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Okay, and that brings us around to Silas. It's your turn.
I just lunge forward with like both swords at once.
Okay.
I'm basically going to try and pierce the eyes of this thing and lift the head off. Is the general idea there?
Okay.
I don't think an 11 is going to do it.
11 does not hit.
A 19 might hit.
19 does hit.
And that'll do 12 damage there.
12. Okay.
Yeah, and I will spend my bonus action for the second attack. Or for
Okay.
the third attack, rather.
Yep.
For a 13. I'm back, baby. Actually, never mind. I should have spent the inspiration on that, but I didn't think about it.
All right. 13 unfortunately misses. As you dive forward with your 2 swords, one's a little too high and it hits this helm that this is wearing and kind of slides off, but the other one does pierce into its skull. It doesn't seem to mind any more than it has with any of the other attacks that you've done. Continues standing facing you. But it is looking pretty hurt at this point.
Just like sort of in a frenzy, just attacking this thing, trying to put it down. Like skill is kind of dissolving a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. The survival instincts at this point are starting to kick in. And the other ghostly figure that had been atop the wall continues to flee, thanks to Charlie's last move before she fell unconscious herself. Gonna bring us back to the top of the round. First off, we have another death saving throw for Charlie. Okay. And then that's going to bring us around to Grub's turn.
I'm just gonna growl and then try and climb into this skeleton, the same one, and take it apart.
Okay.
It's up to us, Grub.
Yep. 24 to hit.
24 absolutely hits.
Ooh, finally see a 4 on this dice. 11 plus 4. Nice.
11 plus 4. Give me 1 second, I think. 11, 4, 15. It's looking so hurt.
Oh my Christ.
So hurt. You're close, bud. You're so close.
Maybe I'll do the 2-weapon fighting in between. See if I can get a little bit of a bonus action kill here.
Okay.
And then try and do a big attack.
That was only your
on
first attack, was? Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to try and.
Sure. Disadvantage?
I want to risk it on the one that might die.
Risk it on the biscuit.
But I may have to use the attack anyway. 14, does that hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay, well,
All right,
full
buddy.
attack then.
Yep.
Yeah, 26 to hit.
26 absolutely hits.
And minimum damage, 8 plus 3.
You needed 2.
Okay.
which is
Just
going
take
to
this
be-
thing down with the black dagger in the neck, and just
Yeah.
stabbing at it repeatedly over and over as it hits the ground, and looking back to this other one snarling.
Yeah, and for Silas, if you can spare a glance, because we know Lux is very preoccupied at the moment, you see this this goblin who has this bat hair off of his face, full black eyes, repeatedly stabbing into the neck of this downed undead creature, and it's a little unsettling, but it also seems to fit with the motif of this island. So
There's also a bit of like, I would have to say, savage admiration, right? Where it's like, you get shit done.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
glad he's my friend.
Yes, and that is exactly the correct thought. You are glad you don't have to go against this. You absolutely want to be on Grub's side. Okay, that's going to end Grub's turn. Lux, you are up.
I'm gonna put Zoma's body down. I'm gonna put the coin in his hand,
Mhm.
and I'll just kind of whisper, "I'll be back." And I'm going to bonus action. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step myself over to Charlie,
Okay. and
I'm gonna try my best to cover up her wounds to try to keep her stable. If I can do
Stabilize.
that.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check for me, please.
I'm gonna use the luck point. I have to. Can't
Okay.
let this girl die.
Oh boy, things are
It's going
going.
so bad.
Natural 20.
Natural
Oh.
20.
God.
21, 12.
Yeah.
Charlie, you can put yourself at 1 hit point.
Okay.
As she wakes, as she's opening her eyes, I'm like, I need your help. That'll be it for me.
It's much better than pouring poison in your brother's throat. I gotta say, it's
Like the-
Jesus.
you
oh,
turned it
this whole
around
thing
really
of-
well.
Oh yeah, don't let a skeleton be the one that beats you.
It's going to be.
Listen, he's going to be another statistic, and I can't let that happen.
guys, we all watched Red versus Blue back in the day, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what was it that they called the caboose?
Listen, he didn't know.
He didn't know. It's light as
He's a-
red.
An accidental team killing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it excuses it, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm just raising the point.
He just ran out of oxygen in his suit for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, tank lady.
With the two that are remaining, the first is going to make 2 attacks against you, Grub. First is a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Second is much worse, a 12
Hope.
for 11 points of damage, half to 5.
Okay.
And then the one on you, Silas, makes 2 attacks.
That's not gonna happen.
Awful and bad. 9 and 16.
Not happening today.
Not happening today. Okay. That's gonna bring us around to Silas.
Mm-hmm. So just like with so just for reference, the Summer Sword is like an actual like long sword, whereas Megalithor is like a rapier, right?
Mhm.
So there's a lot of the slash and piercing. So I'm coming down with the Summer Sword in a slashing motion at the clavicle of this thing. I'm just trying to like cut it in twain at this point.
Mhm.
I don't think a 10 will do it.
You guys, this
Guys,
is a battle of champions.
Yeah. So
I
as
think
I like
blow for blow.
as I miss with the downstroke, I kind of like pop my grip to the backside and bring
Okay.
it back up in a
Okay.
reverse stroke with an 18.
18 does hit. I was really hoping you were gonna miss that.
I almost did with the way the die was moving. That's 7 points there.
7? Okay.
7, yeah. And if it's not down, then I will basically just go for that eye socket one more time, trying to like just crack the skull with Megalithor.
Yeah, it's still up. It's looking pretty
yeah.
hurt, but it's still up.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
for 9 damage.
It's real messed up, but it's still on its feet.
Just like ah! just yelling and hacking and slicing as fast as I can.
Yeah. Okay. That brings us. The other ghost again continues fleeing. Charlie, you have 1 hit point, and your eyes flutter to consciousness. You see Lux standing over you, pleading for your help. What would you like to do?
So there is still one skeleton near me. Am I engaged with it or no?
I don't believe so. That one had to move around you, so squares are weird here a little bit, but no, you're not engaged with it. Wherever you end up going, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Grub's technically, it's more like this.
Okay. There we go. I'll stand up.
Mhm.
And it's
Pretty sure with your movement, getting there is no trouble.
Yeah.
okay. I will. I'll while standing up, I'll notice that Zelmith is on the ground with like bubbles around his mouth.
Yeah. You see lifeless eyes now staring up towards the sky.
And I'll, kind of do like the all fours, like kind of sprint crawl over.
Mhm.
And I'll immediately try a handed healing with my
Okay.
action to cure the poison and see if I can heal him at all.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah, well, dude.
So,
He would heal for 8 if
Okay.
he's alive.
as you lay your hands on Zelmith, you do see that this green discoloration that had gone down his throat, you see it starting from the chest where you've placed your hands. It starts to dissipate, moving its way up until his throat looks clear and he looks better. But although you've tried to heal him as well, there's no motion. His eyes continue to stare up towards the sky. Past you,
Yeah.
past this plane.
Man, I can't tell if he's breathing. It's just completely still.
He's definitely not breathing. You've worked on enough people, you've healed enough people to know that Zelmith has passed.
Yeah. Looking away, I just put my hand over his eyes and shut the lids. And I silently turn towards the zombies or the skeletons that are still here.
Everyone's so quiet. Come on, guys. Energy. Bring the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you get up and speak a little, huh?
What if I could?
And Charlie, for the first time, since you've kind of been on this journey and have found, your place within the Order of Ardennes, you realize that this is the first time someone has died while you've started following the Goddess of Death, and you start trying to consider what that means and if there's rites that you haven't yet learned that you should be performing. But there's still work to be done, as you said, so you turn and you face off against your remaining 2 opponents who look rather hurt. Speaking of rather hurt, Grub, you're up.
Yeah, let me just do a quick thing here.
Mhm.
Where is this bad boy? Is it in here? Oh my god, where is it? Yeah. Okay. I passed the wisdom saving throw. If my eyes could go blacker, they would have.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's not often that Grub is this low.
No.
I forgot.
Just kind of growling at the back of Lux's head for a second, and then full tilt, drop the dagger on the spot, and claws towards this other one.
Okay.
Wait,
Hey.
sorry. Did you just you've foregone the daggers at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I just dropped it, and I'm going for the throat with my claws.
Okay.
15, does that hit?
15 does not hit.
God damn it. No way. No way.
Oh, come
15
on.
again. Oh my god.
15 unfortunately does not hit.
I'll do the bonus action, I guess. Does it count with my claws?
Yeah.
2 epic fighting?
Yeah.
You would think so.
I mean, you got 2 hands.
Yeah. 20.
20 hits.
That is 11 damage.
11. Okay.
I just jumped onto it and just clawing at it.
Yeah, you guys see an animalistic side to Grub that you've never seen before. The beast within him is itching and scratching to get out, and you can see that all martial prowess that he has been tossed aside, and he is full feral, just trying to scratch, claw, bite at this thing, just rip it to pieces however he can.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But it's still standing, and we come around to Lux. Lux, you see Charlie go over, place her hands, as you've seen her do so many times on everybody else to help keep them protected, safe, healed. And then you see her eyes go over, or her hands, sorry, go over Zelmuth's eyes, and her stand up and turn away from him. And as you look into her face, you know. You know.
Okay. Super quickly, which one looks the most hurt? Like
The one that
assuming
looks-
the one by Silas.
The most hurt is absolutely the one by Silas.
Okay. I'm gonna Misty step like just above it, and I'm gonna come down with the sword.
Okay. Love it. You get advantage too because you're landing on a flanking side. Which I'm glad I told you.
Yeah, 24.
24 hits.
6 plus. Hold up, where'd it go? There it is. 18. 24? 24 damage.
I'll tell you right now, the 6 was all you needed.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, as I'm coming down, I put the sword like through its spine and twist with tears in my eyes. I'm just gonna look at Silas and just quickly just turn my attention over to the one that Grub is fighting.
yeah, you see Silas, the one that you've been going toe to toe with for so long. Just the back of it just kind of arches a bit as Lux just apparates in the air, sword in hand, plunges it down, twists. You see it breaks apart almost at the seams of its spine, collapses to the ground. There's only one left.
Like Nightcrawler style.
Absolutely, it's Nightcrawler
Rotten
style.
eggs. Yeah.
He does have that about him. It's gonna bring us to the one still fighting you, Grub. As per usual, it's gonna make its 2 attacks. Trying to fend you off as it's fighting you. First one is a 16 to hit.
Nope. I
No?
crawl onto its back.
Sorry, it's an 18. Out of the wrong
18.
thing.
Nope. Also nope.
Perfect. Excellent. Second one is a worse. That's 14. So
Nice.
as it tries to swing at you, you start getting up onto it. You're trying to crawl around it like Lilo style or Stitch style. You know what I mean? Like you're just climbing all around him, trying to get into him, and it's trying to swing. If an undead could look panicked, you're starting to imagine this would be somewhat what it would look like. As it makes several swings towards you, but cannot hit you. Which brings us over to Charlie. Oh, sorry, I did not remove the other one off the board as well.
I've written one line on my notes today. The first part I wrote is Zelmuth is unconscious, and then I just wrote, not even finishing another line, and then died.
The notes
That's the only line I have right now for my notes. So
You skipped the sword man.
I'm sorry?
Ray's turn.
I was gonna say
Oh, sorry, I did too.
Okay.
Sorry, because I skipped past Zelmus. I just hit
last,
next too
right?
many
Charlie's
times.
up on the top. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You get your turn, Silas.
Okay, yeah. Gee, thanks. So I just sort of mournfully lock eyes with Lux for a moment. And basically kind of Emmeline over top of Charlie as she's bent down and make my attack over here.
Okay.
And it's both swords again, just like straight down on this thing.
Mhm.
I am done. That
Another
is
nat one.
19.
Oh, could you
19
imagine?
hits.
I am done naturally.
Yeah.
7 points on that one.
Okay.
Coming down with Megalo Throw at the same time with a dirty 20
Dirty 20 hits.
for 10 points of damage.
Silas, bring us home, bud.
It's entirely it. It's just like this grieved pain, like pained yell of like anger and frustration. I come down with both swords into like the clavicles of this thing from behind, and as it sort of arches, I just pull like I'm pulling apart chopsticks, and the thing just sort of shatters into pieces and finally falls still.
Pile of clackities.
Like,
Pile of clackities.
and then as that happens, I immediately like, Grub, hold. 'Cause
Uh-oh.
I know this. I know this look.
Ruh-roh.
Like, be cool.
Uh-oh.
Are we out of combat
Yeah,
though?
we may not be entirely out of combat
That's the deal.
until I heal.
Well, let's see. Grub, would you like to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yeah. 9. Beat it by 1.
There you go. Seems for the time that yes, you're out of combat.
Like, I like look at you, like trying to make sure you're okay, and I like grab the cloak.
I just tap it. I don't.
Sun's getting
I
real
don't do
low.
anything more than that. Yeah.
Like,
That might be trademarked. No.
I just kind of look around, like, Charlie, is Zelmith.
I pick up Zelmith's body and just like turn around to everybody. We need to leave.
We need to be out of here now. Charlie, can you get into contact with the captain?
In a bit, let's leave this place first in case more come.
We need to get
what's
back
this
to the
place?
shoreline.
Where are we going?
Brub, we need to leave. We are not prepared for this place.
I'm gonna have to do another wisdom check here.
Are you staying in your form?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'd say make another wisdom saving throw.
10.
Okay. What do you have to beat? You have to get like above like an 8 or
I
something.
have to beat an
right?
8. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not too hard. It's just risky.
Yeah,
It's
you,
risky. Yeah.
you see Grub is he just has too much energy, exactly. Like he's too anxious, he's still amped. The battle's done. It's solemn, it's morning. For the rest of you, for him he still wants to go, and you know that.
The spirit or like the wraith that had left, did that leave in the direction of the shore? Or like back down that path?
Somewhat, yeah. A little bit more to the west as well though. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Let-
like
Let's find just a safe space for the moment to collect ourselves.
there is none,
There's
Charlie.
no safe space.
Safer.
Point to where safer is.
I start walking in the direction that the skeletons didn't go.
okay. Yeah, you're able to sort of walk out the back of the ruins, and to the east a little bit. You had one that fled like southwest, and then one somewhat more to the north. So you start moving towards the east, through some more
What's
of the.
towards the east again?
It's more of this ruined town.
Okay, is there like just like a room that looks not completely dilapidated?
Make a perception check for me.
14?
14. Back here. It takes a bit of time, but you are able to find a room that's mostly together. It's really just one room in a house. It's probably this room would be about 20 by 20. It's not super big by any means. Well, that's a pretty big room, but you know what I mean. And you feel pretty confident, on your way. You're keeping an eye out, and There's nothing that you had seen. But you do feel that you're away enough that you have a moment from where you had previously been.
Okay. Is there like a table or something in the room?
Just
Where I
no
can-
furniture.
All right.
Every room that you've gone past, you've noticed specifically that there isn't furniture, anything that's put together that's furniture at least.
Okay. Well, I'll set Zelma's body down.
Okay.
On like a clean-ish patch of the ground.
I'm going to use this time to like sort of catch my second wind,
Sure.
and just I'm both swords in hand. I'm standing at like the closest exit, watching everything I can.
Sal's, make a perception check for me.
10.
And you keep your eyes peeled, kind of making sure that you're in partial cover at least while you're looking, but there's nothing that you notice moving around out there. You keep your ears out, your ears open, sorry. There's nothing that draws your attention.
Just like staring flat into the night, trying to watch.
I go over to Lux, and without saying anything, I give him a hug because I know he looks distraught. I'm sorry.
Do you think I can have a moment with him?
Of course. If you want, afterwards, I can ease his passing.
I appreciate that. I'm going to go over to Zelmit's body, just hold his hand with both my hands, and as he's holding on to the coin, I'm just going to look up to the sky and, Emus, please, please, please help me. I need your help. We need your help.
As you kneel down and you say this prayer towards the sky to Emus, the god of luck, the one that had given you this coin and had helped save your friends in the past, all you hear back, and it sounds distorted. It sounds like you have for lack of a better term, like you have a bad connection. It's choppy. But what you hear back is, he wasn't lucky like you were. No one should be where you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my sword, and you just hear me just hitting the walls. Fuck this island! Fuck this godforsaken island!
And you
Yeah,
guys
I'm
hear
gonna-
the clangs of metal on stone ring out over and over.
I'm still in the form, and I'm still low, so
Make the save.
that's a 7. So I failed, and I don't know what our positioning is, but if I've been failing in seeing the enemy, I'd have to move towards it.
From what you've seen from where you are, you purposely avoided enemies. There are no enemies.
Well, if they're visible, the ghosts are in the other one that ran away. Every turn, I'd have to be following them.
Okay, when you had left at that point, both of them would have been out of sight. But if you're saying that you would be going to track them, then you absolutely can.
Yeah, there's no turn where I can't be tracking them. I have to.
I thought you had to attack the closest thing to you.
It's nearest, yeah. There's no range.
Okay.
So I'm
So, yeah, if you see your allies first,
following
you attack them.
yeah, but every turn I'm following the
It's a
enemies.
ghost.
But you hadn't left to go follow the enemies. You'd left with everybody else, no? Or were
No,
you going? Oh,
no.
you tried to track them down. Okay.
It just wandered off. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Geez, for the next minute, they were all moving in a specific direction. All right, give me one moment.
Silas, where's Grub?
What do you mean? I thought he was with you. Where's Grub?
Go find him.
Bitch. Leave the two of you alone.
Like,
all right, you're right.
have-
You're right.
like
Can't lose another
Charlie looks like fucking completely fucking wrecked right now. So yeah,
Yeah.
you have to
I-
go.
Figure like we're all fairly numb. Yeah, it just like ashen faced. All right, and just head out into the night.
Grub, I need to know which direction you went.
I don't think I would have chosen it.
Okay, that's fair.
I think that could be totally random. Just
Roll a
there's
d4
no
for
way
me.
He wouldn't be chasing them. So
Yep. No, I totally agree with that. I just need you to roll a d4.
Three.
Okay. You end up running to the south, following the opponent that had been floating and flying in the air. Can you go ahead and make a perception check for me, please? Or actually, no, sorry, make a survival check for me. And given the nature of the things on the island, I would give you advantage for this as well.
Okay. Oi, oi, oi. 21.
There
21.
you go.
There's a small part of your mind at this point. You're overcome with this almost bloodlust of what you're hunting. But there is a small part of your mind that is noticing things that your feral mind doesn't want you to recognize. There are more things here. There is, around every corner, there are more. The initial opponents that you had fought the day previously, as you're running and moving, you're noticing that that specific type of fiend, given that you are attuned in such a way to these, there wasn't just one of them. And as you're moving and running, not being careful to be stealthy, you can tell somewhere in the back of your head that you're alerting more. Eventually, however, you do catch up to the wraith ghost type creature. You're not exactly sure what it is, that is now flying back towards you, as it had been trying to return to the place that it was. So if you'd like, I would give you a surprise round.
Yeah, I think I've been like stalking like a predator. Like just have the dagger out. Yeah, I think I would just drink the vial. I don't know what it's doing, but that is
The one from what
Yeah,
you
he-
had captured previously, correct?
yeah.
And that was the high quality one?
Yeah.
Hey. Excellent. Give me one moment. I was excited for this.
It does feel very Geralt of Rivia, right? Where you're
Little
like,
bit.
you're just making potions out of things. You're like, let's see what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Cram it in my face hole.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing, there's a few things that you feel, and given the nature of you brewing this and having made concoction like this before, you're starting to get better at feeling attuned to exactly what these can do. The first thing you feel is this odd growth of your tongue. Your tongue, while it can remain in your mouth, at this point, it could also reach out 30 feet, if you so choose, and grapple
Okay.
somebody, which is what the previous thing had tried to do to Silas.
Okay.
The next thing you feel is this like field or this aura around you. you're not exactly sure what that is doing, excuse me, at the moment, but you feel this space around you almost territorial within a 60-foot bubble around you.
Okay.
But yeah, if you'd like to make an attack, if you're going to do a, if you want to use the tongue, I want you to let me know.
I guess, yeah, feeling it. Like, it's just all instinct right now. So I think, yeah, I'll use it. Could I combine it with my movement to move myself to it?
I mean, for flavor, absolutely. Yes. I am 100% here for that. Okay, so for the attack, you would roll your a d20 plus your proficiency and your strength bonus.
Okay. I'll have to add that myself. Oh, I could have rolled that. Nat 20, so 23.
That is amazing. You're about to do something you've never done before. Your damage dice is going to be a d12 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. That's 11 damage.
11 damage. On the crit, you doubled the die roll and everything?
Oh, 22.
22, okay. And you roll 2d6 acid damage.
Holy fuck.
I think it's doubled.
Yeah. Then 20.
Okay. I mean, it didn't have that many hit points. You can tell me what this looks like as you lash out this new barbed acid dripping tongue that you have.
Yeah, I do that. The tongue whips out. I pull myself to it as like acid is coming out through the mouth to the tongue. Full bat form, take it to the ground. I'm just biting at the bones, like of this specter, I guess, as they fade away.
Yeah.
And hungry. I'm just going to continue on.
Okay. As that's happening, Charlie and Lux, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for Lux to, have his moment to get the emotion out.
Okay.
I'll use a turn to like bandage some of my wounds to help heal myself a little. But
Yep.
just waiting outside the door.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out around us to see if anything's coming.
If you like, you can roll a perception check for me. I
Sure.
believe you don't have dark vision or
18.
anything, so you
No,
would have
no,
disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, that
Alright.
was an 18, and that one's a 14. So 14 it is.
14. Okay. Yeah, you kind of keep your eyes and ears out. It stands right now. It seems like you'd picked a pretty good location. You haven't really seen anything go by as of yet, and there's no noises that are alerting you to any trouble. Silas, as you go to try and hunt and track down Grub, I need you to make you can either make a perception check or a survival check.
They're the same. What I'm going to do is I'm reasoning with myself that I'm trying to think what enemy Grub would go for. And
Okay.
I know that I'm like clattering bones or flying thing. I know the flying thing presents a juicier target for him, but I rolled a nat 1, so what do I know?
Absolutely nothing.
Say it again. Okay, so you start heading back at the very least to where you had been. As you arrive, and given the timing, you do notice the previous creature that had fled, the one that was skeletal and undead, was swinging the battle axe, is also returning around the same time as you. So you have the choice to either engage with it or continue on. At the very least, although you rolled a natural 1, you can't see or hear Grub at all at this point. You are confident that he's not where this one is at the very least.
I definitely need to sort of assuage my anger and frustration. And yeah, I'm absolutely going to just go after this thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah, go ahead. I will give you a bonus round as well.
Okay. So coming in, natural 20 with the summer sword as I come down over top of this thing's head for 16 points of damage.
16. That ain't zero, bud.
Sure isn't. 27 to hit on the next one.
Okay. 27 hits.
With 6 points of damage.
6, got it.
And bonus attack one more time.
Mm-hmm.
I know a 10 doesn't do it. Damn it, I keep meaning to use inspiration. No, it's probably long gone at this
You can
point.
still use it.
The
Can I declare
last
it
gift.
afterwards?
Yeah.
All right, so let's
You
do
you
that.
use it after you roll.
Yeah, after you roll. Yeah.
Ah, yes. All right. I'm like, just like this one is for Zelmith. And 24 to hit. Thank God I didn't miss.
It doesn't give you advantage. You just roll a d8 and add it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
that's okay.
probably should have known that. Yeah, the previous hit was that I had rolled a. Hold on, let's check the
10.
history.
Yes,
It was a 10,
buddy.
so it'd be a total of 15 to try and hit.
15 would not hit.
All right.
That's fine. It's going to go and make its 2 attacks against you. First one is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming I don't maintain my bonus between combat, so I would have
No.
only gained the first round.
Yep.
So yeah, that'll hit.
25 to hit, so that hits. Second one was like 14 or something.
Yeah.
So it does hit you for 11 points of slashing damage.
I feel it, but I don't acknowledge it.
Yeah. And you now have advantage on your turn. So,
All right.
which would bring it around to your turn, as you two are you're standing off in the middle of this battle, of this battlefield where you had previously faced them. You look over and you can still see Zelmith's blood on the rocks, on the floor of this ruined room of this castle or cathedral. Not sure what it was, but it's your turn.
Come in with a 16 to hit.
16 just hits.
And it's, again, there's just no I was gonna say no skill. It's not that. It's like the cold, methodic nature of somebody who's just gone numb, and all I'm doing is just like exercising pure methodical hate on this thing.
Mhm.
As they do 11 points of damage with the first swing.
Okay.
Uh,
Don't forget too, you do have advantage on these.
yes, thank you.
welcome.
So that one is a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
As I pierce it again with Megalithor for 6.
Okay.
And I will use my last attack with the Summer Sword once again.
Mhm.
For a 15 to hit, which misses.
15 does not hit. It'll take its 2. First one's a 14. Second one is a 23 to hit.
I will use Shield in response.
Okay.
So again, it just like golden sparks off as it glances away.
Yeah, it swings at you, but this is a battle you are very intent to not lose.
And is this advantage on the
You would still
next
have
round again?
advantage, yes. Yeah.
Okay, all right. 20 to hit again. Just
Mhm.
like as it glances around, sort of whipping around it. 10 points there.
Okay. It's looking very rough.
13 misses with Megalithor, and once again with the Summer Sword.
Like I'm jinxing it now. With advantage, you rolled a 13?
Yeah, you know me. Come
There, my bad.
on. And a 23 on the Summer Sword once again
23 hits.
for 12 points of damage.
Believe you fell the creature.
As it goes to fall, I grab it by the skull and I
Mhm.
just start smashing it into Zelma's blood. And just like that anger, that like, what's the word? Like catharsis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sort of like screaming into the dirt and keep going until there's nothing left of the skull.
Okay.
When that happens, I just like on my knees, like, grab!
No response.
I can't call my mom, and I'm gonna die on this godforsaken island. just sort of like remain there for a moment as there's a combination of sweat and tears and probably no small amount of my own blood running down my face.
Okay. For the rest, well, Silas, go ahead and make one more perception or survival check for me, please.
I think I'm just in pure survival mode.
Okay, I like it.
So look at that. That'll be a 15.
15. You spend more of the evening trying to track down Grub. You come across throughout the night what you think are probably foes that he's faced off against. You come across more undead bodies that are no longer moving. You're unable to locate him. You're not able to find him. You can tell that the trail continues to go further and further into these ruins through this town. But you also do think that Charlie and Lux are back with Zelmith's body waiting for you. Your choice what you'd like to do, but Grub moves fast and you can tell he's...
That's exactly my mindset. Is I know that Grub moves fast and I know that he's determined. I'm just not as capable as he is. And I have to seek the protection of my friends and protect them in kind.
Okay.
I take a few minutes to weigh that and sort of rest up, and I head back to Charlie and Lux, basically looking to take a short rest if I can, as I sort of weigh my options, and then I'll head back to them.
Yeah. Give me one moment here. Yeah, you're able to find a place that seems to be devoid of any other opponents, and you can spend an hour to rest up before heading back if you like.
And I do that, and I will heal my 2d10 plus 4. 18, 22, so bringing me back up to full health.
Okay, excellent.
And then I head back.
Okay. Charlie and Lux, it's been, at this point, probably 2-3 hours since Silas had left to find Grub, and eventually you do see him in the distance approaching this small respite that you found. And you can tell it's only Silas who arrives.
Yeah, I think about during that time I would have come out to Charlie and just say, okay, I'm ready, and just ask her if she needed help with anything.
No. You can be present, but I don't need help. And I'll go over to Zelma's body and I'll cast funeral rites.
Okay.
So it's an hour-long casting time for ceremony.
What does that do, if that's something I can ask?
So you touch a corpse, and for the next 7 days, it can't become undead unless somebody uses the wish spell. But
That's right. Okay.
you know, thematically, I'm praying to Adion and helping his passing to the other side.
Is there anything specific you'd like to do as part of this ritual?
Just because I can still. Throughout the ritual, I'll use effectively my last 2 key to give him use hand of healing, just for a to recover his body from wounds.
Okay.
But, yeah, that's all. I'm just performing the ritual for the hour while Lux is, I guess, watching.
Okay. And Lux, as you're standing there watching this being performed, with all the different hands of healing that Charlie puts into Zelmith's body, you see him look almost as complete as he did in life. If he had had a wine glass beside him, you would think that he had just had another rough night out and just needed to sleep it off. He looks peaceful, or at least as at peace as he can be in a place like this. You know, you think back to all the years that you knew each other, the adventures that you had, pretending to be his brother, spending all those years growing up with him, and coming to the stark realization that that's where your memories with him at this point end. Nothing new will fill those pages of that book. This chapter closes. And then you hear Silas's footsteps approach behind you as Charlie has recently finished her funeral rites for Zelmith.
I'm just gonna turn back to Charlie and Silas. We can't leave him on this island. We have to take him back with us. He deserves to be with his family.
We can't leave until we find Grub anyway. We've lost one. I'm not losing another.
Grub could be anywhere on this fucking island.
Which means he has nobody else to watch over for him.
I understand what you mean, Lux, but we shouldn't leave Grub running around on his own.
I just don't know if I can go after Grub.
Pitts, did I notice in the heat of combat that when Lux used that incorrect potion?
You would have seen him pour a potion down his throat, absolutely, yes.
Okay. But was I aware of... I guess in the moment I wasn't aware of the effects of said potion.
No, you would know when you had originally taken all the treasure from the dragon horde after you had defeated Gervain, all the potions that you acquired, all the healing potions at the very least, looked identical. There was no, and you've all purchased healing potions before, you've all used healing potions before. There was nothing about this, at least that you could tell at the time, that would have alerted you otherwise. That this was going to have the effect that it did.
Yeah, no, basically I just wanted that for context as to how Silas approaches this.
Yep.
But just walk up to Lux and just give him a hug. Lex, I know that you can't leave your brother, but we've got another little brother that needs our help. And you owe it to yourself, and you owe it to Zelmith to make sure that he gets out of here alive. Zell wouldn't want anything to happen to Grub.
I just really angry at Grub. I hate being in this island. I never wanted to be here. Let's just go find him and get off of this godforsaken place.
Yeah.
We can probably find a spot near the coast to leave Zelma's body for when we get back.
I worry about, well, any sort of wildlife. I think maybe we leave them here.
There's not really any wildlife.
We didn't notice any little like sea crabs or anything like that, right?
No, you specifically noticed that there was
right.
none.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So remembering that, yeah, I'll retcon that too.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's.
Everything's dead
doing?
on this island. I've done my best to stop Zelmuth from, being one of the creatures here.
Sorry, one other question I did have for you is, are you leaving everything that Zelmuth had on his person on his body?
Well, definitely not the bag of holding. It's up to Lux about the violin.
Yeah, no, I'll take Periwinkle.
Okay.
Graphic. I'm gonna take Periwinkle just so nothing happens to it. And as we're kind of like leaving this house, I'm gonna cast Silent Image to try to make this house look as empty as possible.
Okay.
Essentially, enemies would have to make an investigation check over my DC if just to see if they can look through it.
Okay.
Let's go find Grub and get out of here.
And at this point, how long are we looking till dawn? Or are we like deep night?
At this point, with when you guys had awoken, you're probably getting somewhat close to dawn.
All right.
During the 3 hours Silas was gone, is it okay if I have taken a short rest during that time?
Absolutely, yes. I was honestly wondering if one of the two of you was going to say something. Because that would have been a
Yeah.
bold move, Cotton. Bold move.
I'm not gonna skimp on hit dice and just use small. What did it roll? What?
Yeah. Okay.
Did it roll mine? What?
Oh, no healing for you. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, you can't use D&D Beyond's hit dice feature, HP features. Just don't use them. You gotta do it
Alright.
yourself.
You can click the button, but it never rolls them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whatever direction we're gonna go, I'm gonna send Lucy on another direction. And just tell Lucy that if she sees Grub to report back to me.
Okay. Well, which direction do you want to head? Last Silas that you had been able to track, he had been continuing to head west through the town.
Then we continue west.
Yeah, and I'll get Lucy to go northwest, just so you know, if he ventured out that way.
Okay.
I can use the orb to maybe track Grub.
Do you not need the orb to communicate with the captain?
Yeah, I can use it more than once a day.
Okay.
Maybe not so much the talking bit, but I can. If we need to find him first, it's more important than talking to the captain.
Okay.
I will use a few minutes to cast Scrying to try and find Grub.
Okay. Grub, if you so choose, you can make the saving throw on that.
Is it wisdom?
I believe so.
So what is this? If the target knows you're casting a spell, blah blah blah. Yeah, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say this is familiar. You know the target well.
Yeah, I think it's more just instinct thing. If he feels something coming at him, he's gonna hate it.
Okay.
But
So roll wisdom saving throw.
20.
Just knowing you straight is -5, so you fail.
Okay, 15.
Okay. Then as you look through the orb, you see Grub. At this point, he's almost He's almost running on all fours. He's sprinting through the ruins of this town. You can see he has new wounds on him that you hadn't seen in the previous battle, but he's continuing to fight. You notice though that he is on the outskirts of the ruins at some point, and he seems to be making his way further inland. Just based off of, and if you'd like to try to see more than that, you can make a perception check if you like.
Yeah, I'll try and see if I can. Oh, that's nice and low. That's a 9.
9. Yeah, you just see, you can hear him screaming and howling as he continues moving. You see that a small undead corpse sort of reaches up with a short sword, like a broken short sword in hand, makes a swing at him. You see this tongue reach out, he grapples around it, and then he like is pulling himself towards this undead creature, claws extended, reaching in through the eyes into the head, rips the head in half, drops the pieces onto the ground. The tongue rolls back up into his mouth, and then he keeps running, moving out of the ruins now and further inland towards the spires. Over this barren
is the
field.
spires the direction sort of deal? Like, are they?
Yeah,
able
that would
to
be to the north.
Okay. I come out of the scrying and say, he's running north inland. So
Of course he is.
let's try and catch up.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
sure
we
there's going to
can-
be a trail of bodies on the way.
Maybe if we head directly north from here, we can cut him off or get ahead of him.
Let's be quick.
Come on, Lux. We have to double time.
Yeah. I'll just take one other quick
Okay.
glance at Zelmith, and then I'll just kind of start running north.
Are you leaving his body behind?
Yeah, for now.
We
Okay.
take all of his like party possessions and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Can't let him lose Periwinkle.
That's fine. Make sure, I'm sure Brickley and I are still hanging out there, but he can send you the details for what he
Yeah.
has.
I'll get the list from him later.
All right.
We're going to Zelmith
Can't give
returns.
thumbs ups.
That's how you laid him to
After
rest. Is he
7
was like
days.
this. All right. As the rest of you head north, trying to locate where Grub is, leaving Zelmith's body behind, resting peacefully. That's actually where we're going to go ahead and end the episode for tonight.
Mhm.
Come on back, Brickley.
Cool. So, until we leave the island and get back to town, is Brickley just like done for a week or two until we
Well,
travel back in
hiatus.
town?
Sweet vacation I bribed Pitson giving me.
The long nap, as they call it.
I got some ideas.
Yeah, the old dirt nap.
He's doing a full Silas.
Yeah, the full
No.
silence.
You never
I
go
mean,
full
yeah.
Silas.
This is Silas +1. Never go full Silas.
All those jokes I made this week in our chat feel
Yeah.
silly now that I've
I
actually
told you,
died.
man, you were manifesting it.
Yeah.
That was
It's only like poetic justice that Lux like murdered the shit out of you.
Right? Yeah.
It's, you know what? It is
Holy
very
crap.
because it's extremely bad luck. Which is
It is. I've been tracking, because basically the way it worked out is there was 2 regular potions and one was it's a potion of poison, what it's called. And I had to track who took what potions out of the Dragon Horde. And then when I found out that Lux had 2 of them, because I had rolled originally to see who got it, and then Lux, you ended up with 2 anyway. But I had rolled as the one who got it initially when you'd first doled them out. I was like, gotta roll, see which one of the 2 it is, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
I
pretty
like
my
the idea
top
that-
level.
Yeah. That the guy with, the luck god on his side is like, but I'm a fickle bitch,
Yeah.
That's
How
luck.
close was I to
You know?
dying bits if I didn't get?
you had
Like,
one fail, one
like-
save. Yeah, the first one I rolled for you was a save, so you're all right. I mean, you were
I don't feel
okay-ish.
like I don't feel like I had a shot.
When I when I did yours, Brickley, last episode, the first one I rolled was a success. And then yeah, you had the 2 fails because he poisoned you, and then
The rogue hit you with the coup de grace. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
listen. Y'all gave him shit for not being able to finish what he was starting, and this was the long con.
Yeah.
He didn't
You know,
finish
if
the Romeo and Juliet scene that we were planning.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to know if like Silas understood what had happened.
For sure. Yeah.
Like, because it was the difference between embracing Lux and trying to help him, or embracing Lux and then sucker punching him and leaving him in the dirt.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just want to say thanks everybody for coming out. Interesting episode today.
Yeah.
I love that
so
Lux
bored.
killed him.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. You guys are doing great.
Yeah,
So
things are good.
Oh boy.
But yeah, we're the
Yeah.
casual ones. We stream every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to come and check out our next episode and see where in the hell things are going to go from here, make sure you tune in next Wednesday. Otherwise, the YouTube videos will go live on Friday, as per usual. And if you want, join our Discord channel and we can chat about what just happened. But otherwise, thanks everybody for coming out. Have yourselves a fantastic evening, and we'll talk to you again soon.
R.I.P.
Bye, everybody.
Rip.
Yeah.
Something to think about. Why doesn't D&D have different games to load? I want our old save.